Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, I got this clip here, and the foolishness in it is pretty straightforward. But I'm trying to figure out, how is it that chicks be harping on men cheating, but yet you love being the side piece? You can't have it both ways, because men cheat with the side piece. So if you don't like men who cheat, and you don't like the idea of men having more than one woman, so you don't want them to cheat in secret and lie to you. You don't want him to have another woman in front of you and be truthful. But yet you always opt to be the side piece for a man that's cheating with you on another woman. You can't make it up. But go ahead and listen to it. And then we're going to point out something else too.
Rather deal with a married man that never tells you no, or your own man that tells you no 45% of the time?
No, I'm dealing with the married man.
Nah, I take the married dude. I'm sorry.
I'm fucking with the married man.
Married nigga. I'm sorry. Tell me yes. Everything.
Oh, the married nigga. Yeah, give me him. I would deal with my man that tell me no, because I'm going to beat him the fuck up.
I'm taking the married guy, because why am I with you? You keep saying no for.
I think I'm going to go with the married guy.
I don't like the word no, so.
A married man.
Married man.
The married man.
A married man. You're my little secret.
My own guy that tell me no 45% of the time.
A married man.
Do a married man, because 9 times out of 10 we sharing these niggas anyway.
I mean, I guess I'm going to have to take the married man. Like,
Why?
I need to be told no sometimes. You can't always get what you want.
Would you rather deal with a married man?
So many of y'all are just thoughts, right? So many of y'all are thoughts. Y'all will be the same ones hollering if your man went to go get a woman like you. It was literally 2 women who said that they would take their own man. And one of them was like, because I'm going to beat him up. And then the other one was like, nah, I'll take my own man. I can be told no sometimes. I can be told no. The lionesses are rare, but they are out there. Rather distinguishably, actually. I don't know how you can't tell a hyena from a lioness. All you got to do is talk to them. The mindset will come out. These chicks didn't have the skill to lie. So we don't have no bunch of mastermind chicks. A lot of these chicks stupid. So they don't have the skill set that it takes to be a mastermind, to lie to a dude, especially long term, and pretend to be this real good woman and she's not a good woman. Like, these chicks is dumb. They ain't got it all. So I don't know how they masterminding, because they not smart. And they can't hide it. They're too boisterous about foolishness. They're too strong about foolishness. They say it with their chest too loud. They're too loud with it. It's too loud to be ignored. They like this foolishness. They like all of that chaos. Yeah, give me the married man, because I don't like the word no. And you had black ones, you had Puerto Rican ones. Okay. And the vast majority of these women wanted the married man because he didn't tell them no, which doesn't even make sense, because a married man gonna tell you no, because you gonna ask him to leave that woman and he gonna tell you no. He gonna tell you no when the holidays come and he gotta spend that with his wife. He gonna tell you no when you want to do something, but his kids need something, he gonna tell you no. He gonna tell you no for anything that might potentially blow up his spot and make it obvious that he with you. Okay? So you're gonna be told no. You're gonna be told no. Right? And it was so bad that you got women in the comments like, oh, this don't look good. This is not good. It's mostly men in these comments, but it was a couple of chicks, and they was like, oh man, no, we don't like that. Okay. This lady said they better never get married. Right? Women love men who are in relationships. That's what I'm saying. But y'all don't like cheating men. Right? Y'all don't like cheating men. Look at the women he's asking. True, but also a deflection. Because he asked a random, crop of women. This is disturbing. I'm sorry. This was a woman. This is embarrassing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Women can't be leaders. This is proof. Okay. This one chick said, I love self-respect. So I'm going to go with my own man. If he's telling me no, most likely it's for a good reason. They don't think like that. Now, mind you, when you go to certain individuals, you're going to get certain answers. It's just like that same situation with like podcasts like Fresh and Fit. They literally go get sex workers and then ask them about being wives. They don't know nothing about being wives because they hoes. But at the same time, it's still just a random crop of women. And most of y'all are bops and side hoes. I don't know why I don't know what it is about the boneyard and the hyenas in it that do not want men to openly have more than one woman, even in a dedicated sense. Yet y'all want to be side pieces. You are already sharing this man. And this is why I came up with the theory about it that I did. The only reason why these chicks accept being side pieces rather than being the quote unquote wife or the quote unquote one getting cheated on is because they think that the side piece has leverage. That position gives her some type of leverage. It gives her something over you. It gives her something to expose about you. And it gives her a way to, make your life crazy if y'all break up or if something happens that she don't like and things of that nature. She gets to say, well, I'll tell your wife, or, she gets to do things like that. So they feel like the side piece position is a position really of leverage and of power. And that is why they prefer that position. And then when they get into the wife position, they make the excuse that they don't want to share a man. But that's a lie. They're perfectly comfortable with sharing men. They just want to be able to share men and the power dynamic lean in their favor. And they feel like if they share him openly in the position of wife, then that position is still weak. And he has the power dynamic within that. He has the power within that dynamic of the relationship, because then he gets to dictate who the women are and in what capacity he's dealing with you and dealing with them and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So to them, it doesn't give them any leverage to be the wife that knows that her husband maybe has another wife or whatever the case may be. She feels like that's the weak position, so she don't like it. So instead of saying, I don't like that position because it doesn't give me leverage, he has the power and the leverage in the relationship, so I don't like it. They'll lie and say, well, I don't want to share my husband, which is a lie. They don't mind sharing men. They like sharing men. They like the freedom that come with sharing a man. Okay, because you don't gotta be in his face 24/7, because he gotta spend time with the other one at some point. So boom. So there you go. So while he running around, you know what I'm saying, with his other women, you get to chill because he ain't gotta be in your face. You get a rest break, right? They don't want to say that. So they like the side piece position because, again, it quote unquote gives them a sense of power and a sense of leverage. I know something that the wife don't know. I have something to lord over this man because I know that he's sneaking and I know that he's lying. So as long as he do what I want, it'll be all good. As soon as stuff starts turning sour, you know, I'm gonna find a way to get in touch with his wife. And that's good enough for them. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.